much for coming to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Looking
Thank you for having
beautiful.
me. You too. Thank you, darling.
Thank you.
What's up?
She goes by the name Cashy Karimi. Na tuko na beef mazee, tuko na beef. Hata ongelea kenye imehappen pale. Hiyo ni yetu, hiyo ni embarrassment yetu pale, si ndio? Asante sana. But I love you. Buzz mazee.
Thank you.
As in,
thank
so,
you.
so nice. And
thank you.
We all loved Mkasa Sukasa. It was
I did too. It was a dope jam.
What could you say? What is the impact that jam caused in your career?
It definitely gave me a wider platform. It made I had been doing music since earlier before, but this just gave me a wider platform for more people to realize what I can do and to even know my name. And so, just gave me a wider audience.
Nice. And do you think, I'll just have to ask this, and we're going to talk much more about the OG. So, first of all, do you think, while you guys were doing the jam, you guys were in a relationship, right?
Yeah.
Nice. So, do you think he decided to do a jam with you because he saw talent in you, or just because he wanted to floss with his chick?
Oh no, I had been doing music since earlier. And I wanted to do a new jam, because I'd been quiet for a while. I was focusing on education. I had a bunch of other priorities that I was dealing with. So when I decided I have a new jam I wanted to do, and he was just like, good idea. Can I hop on it? I was just like, yeah, sure. Yeah, nice. And we did it. It was pretty random, but it came out really well. Like it came out dope, and we all liked it. It became what it became.
Nice.
And like, what would you say, is it difficult working with someone who you're also in a relationship with, when you're mixing, business and pleasure, that type of thing?
It just depends on the maturity level you have with each other, and the respect you both have for the talent and also the business acumen part of it. So sometimes there's always that, even with when you're working with your friends, it can be a bit difficult sometimes, but it's just the small glitches that you have to work around.
Because now the reason I was asking that is because sometimes now once things don't work out, the relationship side, I feel as if now it also goes into the business.
Most times definitely. With any venture really, even if you start a business with your family, and something doesn't work out, something also suffers. Like one relationship, either the business part or either the relationship part of it suffers.
So why do you think now, you guys weren't able to continue working together?
Not really. It just there was a bunch of things in between, and since we were both doing music before, and we met while I was doing music and he was doing music. So the issue that came in between, just and then after that, everyone went their separate ways, and he's doing his music, and now I'm back to doing my music. So it is what it is.
True. And we cannot ignore the fact that you guys, at some point, you guys were goals. You see, like you guys are in a relationship, and you guys are still at the same time doing great jams, right?
Yeah.
And recently, of course, kumekuwa na hizi altercations. He's been in several interviews being asked about you, and he just goes out there claiming that I don't know who that chick is, as in who's that. Then from also your side, you've also been doing these interviews and trying to open up and saying that whatever you guys had at some point, it was really, really rough, right? And of course, I just give it up to you, because I understand talking about that stuff, it's not quite easy.
It's not easy. It takes a lot of courage and a lot of heart.
True. So basically, probably you can just tell us a little bit of some of the things that you've been talking about from the relationship that has actually shocked many people. Like there were some accusations of infidelity from his side, accusations of some domestic violence, which is really, really bad. So probably just shine some light on that.
I feel like I've spoken about this so much. I feel like I have almost I've spoken a lot, and it's taken.
That is so true.
It's been deep, and I feel like talking about it anymore just gives it power, and it takes me back to the past instead of taking me forward. And what I'm trying to do right now is go ahead, go forward and say, yeah, I went through this. It's just the fact. I'm not trying to bash anyone. This is what I went through, and now I'm back stronger, and I'm back to do what I initially wanted to do, and I'm back to reclaim my name, Naitwa Cashy, and say that no one can steal whatever dream you had. Still, just don't let it. Whatever happens to you, don't let it keep you down. People will talk about you. People don't always have the best intentions for you. People try to bring you down. People try to people will be people at the end of the day.
It's true. Humans are humans.
Yeah, and people will always have their opinions.
True.
So you just have to do you. You owe it to yourself to do you and to fulfill your dreams and to leave a mark and just say that whatever you're saying is not true. To stand up for yourself,
True.
Whenever things are getting a bit messy and your name is involved,
True.
your reputation, your future, how people perceive you.
Yeah.
You have to stand up for
strong.
yourself and say, this is not true. Why are you doing it? You're being petty. You don't know me now? Okay, cool, you know?
And also, away from that, he also did another suggestive jump, claiming various things that he used to do that really harmed the relationship, right?
I don't know. I've seen a jam with a lot of allegations, but it's an old track that was done when I left back then. Like, so imetokea tu sahi when I'm back and I'm like nimesema now, you know what, I'm gonna do me.
True.
So it just like reflexive defensive mechanism.
Yeah,
so but it's cool if you feel that's the direction you want to take, and if you feel like that's mature enough for you, then you do you. Me, I'll do me. Naitwa Cashy.
Yeah.
You know.